Stephen Hawking made headlines in 2014 when he said that the development of artificial intelligence would spell the end of the human race. And Elon Musk said that AI is humanity's biggest existential challenge. How do you proceed?
So it's still very early days. These are big statements, and I'm not seeing that play out yet. But I think it's important to sort of take that into context, right? I think it's also important to take into context that many things that artificial intelligence can automate can be components or pieces of jobs as opposed to entire jobs, right? So 5% of a particular job or 10% of a particular job gets changed, it doesn't mean the entire job is getting changed. However, I think it's important to recognize that this is a profound change in technology, and so with it comes an importance to think through the right governance. What are the right social norms that need to be in place to allow the technology to flourish and exist impactfully and thoughtfully without creating huge social disruption? I think it's important. Technology is not going to grow organically. It's going to grow through human beings, and so it's important that governance and regulation play an important role.
So how well do you place India is to use all the levers of the fourth industrial revolution to drive its growth into the future? Are we doing enough? Are we moving fast enough? Or is this another revolution that could leave us behind?
No, I think very much so that we're very core and center to it. I think the government is very thoughtfully thinking through what the right AI construct for the country should be, what the right sort of frame of reference should be. And I think those are important things for us to be thinking through as this technology unfolds. So we shouldn't get too worried about it. We should certainly think about things and implications that it has. So for example, something that I read, which is, it could, with autonomous cars, it could take away driving jobs. Now, I suspect that that's going to be unlikely in India for a long time. But, however, if that was the case, that's a thoughtful thing to take into consideration. Several million people in the country are employed driving cars or taxis, etc. So I think it's important to have a framework which takes into consideration how impactfully can you be leveraging